All right, Patriots Nation, buckle up because today's news is going to hit like a blitz from the blind side. What's Mike Vrabel and the Pats front office cooking up for 2025? Is there a secret plan to dominate the AFC? Or are we sitting on a powder keg ready to blow up the roster? We've got 4 massive stories that'll leave you speechless, packed with twists, strategy, and enough drama to spark a firestorm in the comments. You won't believe what's coming. So grab a seat, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's dive into the madness. Who's ready to lose it with us? Picture this: Gillette Stadium rocking, the crowd roaring, and the Patriots defense stepping onto the field like an unbreakable wall. But here's the thing, keeping every fan on edge or pass rush still isn't scaring quarterbacks like it should. The offseason brought in some heavy hitters like Harold Landry III and Milton Williams, but is that enough to make opponents tremble? The answer might be in a blockbuster move nobody saw coming, a potential trade for Giants edge Kayvon Thibodeau, the kind of game-changer Mike Vrabel's got his eyes on. This dude's only 24, racked up 11, 5 sacks last season, and could be the missing piece to make our defense elite. Christopher Knox from Bleacher Report says the Giants might be open to dealing him since they've got Brian Burns and rookie Abdul Carter in the mix, plus it'd free up $14, $8 million in cap space. The Pats, with cash to burn and a glaring need for sacks, are in prime position to pounce. Imagine Thibodeau and Landry tearing through offensive lines. But hold up, it's not that simple. The new regime's all about building through the draft, so coughing up picks for Thibodeau is a hot debate. Some fans are screaming to go all in for a playoff push, while others worry about betting big on a guy who's still got to prove he's consistent. With just 28 sacks in 2024, one of the NFL's worst marks, Thibodeau could be the fix, but at what cost? Drop your take in the comments because this ain't even the wildest part of the day. And while we're freaking out over Thibodeau, there's a massive shakeup brewing in the offense. The Pats loaded up on wide receivers this offseason: Stephon Diggs, Mac Hollins, rookie Kyle Williams, Demario Douglas, and Kayshon Boutte, who broke out last year. But here's the kicker. Is there too much talent? Rumors are swirling that one of these guys could be traded, and Bout's name is right in the crosshairs. Yeah, you heard that right, our young stud might be on the move. At just 23, Bout built crazy chemistry with Drake May in 2024, hauling in 43 catches for 589 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's not elite at one thing, but he's solid across the board and showed it in a brutal offense last year. Brian Hines from Pat's Pulpit says Boutte's youth and performance make him the bubble receiver with the most trade value. But trade him? When he's clicking with our QB of the future? Fans are torn. Some say it's nuts to let go of a rising star, while others think our stacked roster means we can deal him for something big. If Bout gets traded, it could clear space for others to shine, but it might mess with the offense's vibe. If he stays, can he keep up with the competition? The Pats have a luxury problem: too many good receivers for too few spots. Hines even mentioned Kendrick Bourne and Jalen Polk as trade bait, but neither has Bout's upside. Vrabel's got a tough call: keep the young talent or flip him for help elsewhere. And trust me, plenty of NFL teams are eyeing this LSU product. What's your call, Patriots Nation? Let's hear it, because the next story is going to crank the heat up even more. And while we're still reeling from the boot buzz, there's one name stealing the spotlight in Foxborough: Stephon Diggs. This guy rolled in with a massive 3-year, $69 million deal, but he's already stirring the pot. Remember that video of him on a yacht over Memorial Day doing some questionable stuff? Yeah, it had fans' jaws on the floor. Add in that he skipped the first chunk of OTAs, and let's just say Diggs isn't winning hearts yet. Is our new star receiver the game changer we need, or a headache waiting to happen? After a sit-down with Vrabel, things seem to be smoothing out, but that drama's still lingering. Judy Batista from NFL.com says the real focus should be on Diggs' recovery from the ACL tear he suffered in 2024 with the Texans. At 31, bouncing back from that injury is no joke, especially after he showed some decline with the Bills in 2023. Fans are split. Some believe he's still got that Pro Bowl fire, while others are sweating the big money we dropped on him. Let's be real, though Diggs is a huge upgrade over last year's receiving core. A 4-time Pro Bowler, he could be the reliable target Drake May needs to take off in year 2. May even called him an awesome teammate, which is a good sign. The question is, can Diggs deliver the leadership and stats we're banking on? If he's healthy, he could push us toward the playoffs. But one misstep, and that yacht video's coming back to haunt him. What do you think, Patriots Nation? Is Diggs gonna silence the haters or add more fuel to the fire? Drop it below, because the next story's gonna shake things up even more. And while the Diggs saga's got everyone talking, there's a battle brewing in the secondary that could reshape our defense. The Pats went all in this offseason, signing Carlton Davis and drafting Craig Woodson and Kobe Minor. But the guy feeling the heat is Marcellus Dial, our cornerback who scrapped his way onto the 2024 roster. Dial was a beast on special teams, racking up 12 tackles and a forced fumble, but with all this new talent, is his spot safe for 2025? This former sixth rounder's always been the underdog, grinding to prove himself. Last year, he played every game and even got some defensive snaps. Bornborg Master from Pat's Pulpit thinks Dial's got a shot to stick around, especially since special teams coaches Jeremy Springer and Tom Quinn are still here and know what he brings. But let's be real, the competition's fierce. With Davis anchoring the secondary and rookies pushing hard, spots are tight. If the Pats keep 7 receivers a real possibility with our stacked offense, it could squeeze out guys like Dial. Fans are split, some love his hustle and versatility, while others think the new blood has more long-term upside. If Dial gets cut, another NFL team might scoop him up quick. Vrabel's got a tough choice: stick with a proven grinder or roll with the new talent. The roster's deeper than near, but that means hard cuts are coming. What's your take? Does Dial fight his way back, or is it time for the next generation? Let's wrap this up and light up the comments. Man, what a to be a Pats fan. A potential Thibodeau trade could make our defense a nightmare, but at what price? Bortai's on the bubble, showing our offense is loaded but full of tough calls. Diggs' drama and recovery are a high-stakes gamble that could make or break May's season. And Dial? He's fighting for his spot in a roster that's more competitive than ever. 2025's shaping up to be wild. What's got you most hyped? The defense, the offense, or the secondary battle? Drop it in the comments, smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's keep this debate raging.